Hello everyone! Ever since the release of the first ever desirable electric car, everyone has been scrambling to come up with electric cars that are desirable, not just eco boxes, guys. And lately, this is Volvo's response to their electric car, guys. The Volvo C40. Now, if we look at the front of the Volvo C40, it looks very much identical to the XC40. It is right here, the big differences emerge, everyone. So, for the Volvo C40, you get this crossback style to it. Now, I'm going to make a confession to all of you. I was never a big fan of the Volvo XC40. I'm a big fan of the Volvo XC90 though. The reason I didn't like the Volvo XC40 that much is because it didn't have the Scandinavian charm. As soon as I saw it, I mistook it for a crossover SUV from China or Japan or South Korea, guys. Now, looking at this Volvo C40, I'm sensing a bit of promise, particularly because of the employment of a crossback theme, guys. Let's take a look at it together. But before doing so, we have to talk about the price tag. This Volvo C40 costs 62,000 euros. Is it good value for money or not? We're going to find out in a moment, everyone. Let's get on with this review right now. Now, the simplicity pairs very well with Volvo in particular, because Volvo was never really the kind of brand to have this in-your-face appeal compared to BMW and Audi. But there's already a problem, guys. For a price of 62,000 euros, I do not see a 360-degree parking camera. However, you do get parking sensors at the front and at the rear. This beautiful trim over here, no lighting, guys, just one parking sensor over there. I have to say, Volvo did a brilliant job with those 5-spoke alloys, guys. They look quite interesting, especially from a distance. All 4 doors get keyless entry. Being the brand of safety, you do get blind spot monitoring, everyone. Now, a little bit unusual for a Volvo, but for some reason you get a spoiler right here. Now it is time to check out the interior of the Volvo C40. The exciting part, everyone. Now, ever since the release of the Volvo XC90 in the mid-2010s, almost every single Volvo model has adopted a very similar theme of the interior. This infotainment system, this time, I don't know if it's just me, it tilts towards the driver's side, so they've made it rather driver-centric, guys. Now, for seating adjustments, the seating adjustment is very easy to use. It's manual, it's not electric, although you do get electric lumbar support, great. But it's so easy to use, guys. That's great. And for the back adjustment, it is, you have to twist it, so you just have to be careful with your wrist, but otherwise, for the rest, it's fine. Now, to move the seat front and back, it's right here, it's on the side. Why not just simplify everything? Why not just put it on one side altogether, make it electric since it's 62,000 euros? Something is a bit questionable, but at the same time, it is super easy to use, so it's very debatable. Now, when it comes to steering adjustment, everyone. All right, so steering adjustment, you can move it up, down, in and out. It's just, yeah, it's fine. Now, when it comes to the looks of the interior, it's very simple, like other electric cars, but thank goodness there are at least some physical buttons and some shortcut buttons. Good. For some reason, the material they have lined in the door bin goes all the way here towards the window, and it goes here. This is a unique concept. It's cool, but it's a bit unpleasant. Like, why would you want to have the same material as what you get in the door bin? It's a bit like a carpet, guys. Creative, but selective taste. Now, guys, I have to say about the interior simplicity, just like other electric cars, but with a Volvo twist to it, guys. Now, the instrument cluster is digital as well, guys. And then the steering wheel itself, despite it being leather wrapped, it feels very firm. But it's still good nonetheless to hold on to, and it's an appropriate size for a crossover SUV of this size and segment. Now, it's not enough to just be safe and simple. We also have to cover practicality solutions. So let's start with this cup holder, everyone. Something is interesting about this whole area over here. The way it's designed, the way this area is designed, it could be a reference to Volvo models from the 2000s, guys. Cup holders over here, they have an elevation going on. So this cup holder is more elevated than this one. This one is more downwards. But they both are adjustable, guys, so it's good. You get a wireless telephone recharge over here with some space on both sides. Interesting. And you get a 12-volt socket and charging port over there, which is decent. Glove box, everyone. Glove box is easy to reach from the driver's seat, although I seem to recall on the XC90 you get a beautiful button to open that glove box. Why don't I get that button for the Volvo C40? Isn't the Volvo C40 supposed to be the car that revolutionizes the Volvo brand? Thank you. And now for the central console storage, but just before opening the central console storage, I bumped into this. This is interesting. This is apparently another storage space, but the way it's designed, it's almost as if it was a dustbin, because it springs back up by itself, guys. But it's it's something removable. Oh wow, this is such a cool concept, guys. Okay, so apparently you get this. This can be your dustbin. So if you have any trash, just put it in there, and then when you're at home, clean it. And it's all plastic, so it's easy to maintain, guys. Easy to wipe clean, and then you can just pop it back here. Central console storage is good. It's average for its segment. Actually, it seems better than what I've seen for crossover SUVs of this size. In terms of practicality, there's just one problem for me. I'm obsessed with glasses holders, sunglasses holders, yet there's nothing over here. You get a panoramic roof, but no glasses holder. So on a sunny day, I'm just expected to put my glasses somewhere else. Volvo seems to have one of the best door bins, because this one looks massive. It can hold a big water bottle, and it can certainly hold my cup properly. I mean, my cup is too small for that. Seat. Now, in terms of the seat, it's very interesting. So the center is leather, but on the side you get touches of fabric, which is really good. And you get a nice little Swedish flag over there to remind you of the Scandinavian pride. Good that Volvo didn't go down the path of having a massive touchscreen to control everything. Good thing that Volvo has stuck to their own touchscreen, and then also some physical buttons over here. When it comes to the climate control, there's a shortcut at the bottom of your menu related to your heated seats and heated steering wheel. So this is good. Volvo has added some shortcuts. And now, speaking of window buttons, I've noticed Volvo has used the exact same mirror controls they had on the first generation XC90. It looks dated. Something about the window controls is just plastic, and it illuminates, which is good. Now it's time to check out the rear seats of the Volvo C40. Okay, everyone. So good news is, I was going to point out that the back seats get a handle, but I'm mistaken, guys, because ironically, the front passenger and the driver gets a handle to help themselves in, but we passengers at the back don't get that. Although we get a little thing over here for the accessory, but that's it. Okay, that's a bit odd. I mean, given Volvo's reputation for safety, apparently the backseat don't deserve a handle. So what do we do when the ride gets bumpy? Oh, we sit still with our seatbelt. Great. Anyways, so first thing first, legroom plentiful, although it can depend on the seating adjustment of the driver and the front passenger. But I have a lot of legroom, although it's buried right under the passenger seat. Knee room is great. It's plentiful and acres of space. Although I just realized that the driver's seat and the front passenger seat is elevated, which equally means I get a lot of legroom. That's actually good. Headroom is good, although it's just about enough because of the crossback style. So there's a slope effect, guys, especially for the rear seats. So my headroom is just about enough, but you know, it can be different for everyone. Two cup holders over here in this nice armrest, although, yeah, the armrest is good. Okay, it's perfect. It's easy to pull down and you can put your cup in there. It's very good. Also, you get a nice backseat pocket. It's a net. It's very flexible. And the door bin is excellent. But there's something besides the door bin, guys. Look what's just beside the seat, between the door bin and the seat. You get an additional storage space. This is a surprise. There's something about the back seat of this Volvo C40 that's hit or miss. Like, there's either this or there's either not that. I mean, it's hard to say, guys. Center over here, no climate control, but you do get air vents right here. So you just have to pray that the front passenger and the driver understand your climate needs. And then you also get a 12-volt socket down there, but that's about it. There's nothing really much going on there, apart from a huge elevation right here. So I can only imagine the kind of leg the middle seat passenger has to have, because in a moment I'm going to try. If only there was a handle over here, guys. So I have to hold on to something and then work my way to the middle. This position, if I'm in the middle, and yeah, better view outside of the front, but it can be cramped. Now, guys, just feel this quality over here. It's smooth, but for a price of 62,000 euros, you'd expect something more solid, guys. Like, you know, maybe some trim, a wooden trim or piano black. But Volvo just decided to leave it exposed like this, plastic. Check this out. Over here you get a nice coat hook, guys. I wasn't joking, everyone. This is electric, and over here is your evidence. Oh wait, this is not your electric motor underneath there, but I'll show you all in a moment. You get additional space, additional storage space, guys. So if in case you need to move a lot of things, you get hydraulic struts for your bonnet. How premium is that? Now it is time to check out the boot space of the Volvo C40. But do not let this confuse you for the area where the button is located, because that's what I thought earlier. I thought the button would be here, but instead it's all the way down there, guys. If I find it, it's automated, guys. This is electric rear door, so this is already a plus. So first thing I really like is the boot lip, everyone. It's just flat over here. There's no exposed paint anywhere. Over here, there's no exposed paint, so you have absolutely no excuse for making contact with the bodywork almost. The paint is just minimal over here in terms of presence. You get this metal plating right here. Very good, nice to feel, good quality. Something very cool to show you. You've got shopping, lots of things to carry, no problem. Put it like this. And then this is your shopping hook, everyone. Even this as well. And you get additional storage space down there, just if you don't need those wires or something. These are your recharge wires. So the boot floor is not adjustable, but it is super practical, everyone. And if ever you need, there's a ski hatch right there. Then there's a little problem, guys. Despite all those nice little details, Volvo do not include a little latch or something, a shortcut to fall down the rear seat. So this basically means I have to go all the way to the other side and fall down the seats by myself. Now with the rear seat folded down, you get a flat floor over here. It is absolutely stunning. It looks great, guys. Lots of space, and because this is a Volvo, you can certainly move houses in it with safety on your side. And now also the seat belts don't get stuck in between the seats and the C-pillar, because they are always on the side over here. So therefore you can fold down, you can move your back seat back up with ease and without the seat belts getting stuck. Really good. And now speaking of seats, you get ISOFIX, and you do not lose the covers, guys. The covers are right there, so it's good. So here's my conclusion of the Volvo C30, everyone. I have to say that this Volvo C30 has to be one of the most interesting electric car currently available, because first of all, it's a Volvo, it's Swedish, well, Swedish Chinese, but then this particular electric car is safe and rather practical. Well, actually the practicality was hit or miss, but you get the point, everyone. Which leaves me to the big question about its price tag. For a price of 62,000 euros, is this Volvo C40 good value for money or not? You know what, everyone? I have to say that this Volvo is just good value for money, but it's hard for me to add further. Would you like my humble opinion of this Volvo C40? I love this Volvo C40 because it is full of surprises. At first glance, you may think like, crossback style, already not practical enough. No. Go deeper, look underneath the bonnet, go inside, go in the interior. Yes, it doesn't have the glitter, it doesn't have the status compared to the German competitors, but it certainly has the family friendliness, guys, and the unquestionable safety. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos that are on the run. I will see you all next time.